Most financial advice sounds like a fairy tale. Just save a little, and maybe in 40 years, you'll be okay. But that's not a plan, that's a hope. In the last video, we broke down the 7-step system to hit your FIRE number. Today, I'm giving you the proof. I'm going to show you why $1 million ISNT, a maybe for you at S, a mathematical certainty. If you can follow a system, you can predict your retirement date down to the month. By the end of this video, you won't just hope you'll be wealthy, you'll know exactly when it's going to happen. Let's be honest, the start sucks. This is what Charlie Munger called the get-to-it phase, too. If you have $0 today and you start saving $1,000 a month, it will take you roughly 7.5 years to hit your first $100,000 at a 7% return. This is where 90% of people quit. They look at their account after 3 years of grinding, see $40,000, and think, this isn't working. I'm giving up my life for nothing. But here is the proof. In those 7.5 years, you contributed $90,000 of your own money. Now, watch the math shift. To get from $100,000 to $200,000 at that same $1,000 month pace, it doesn't take another 7.5 years. It takes 4.5 years. To go from $400,000 to $500,000. Only 2.5 years. Suddenly, the time machine we talked about in step 2 is working. In this phase, your money starts earning more than you contribute. If your portfolio grows by 10% in a year when you have $500,000, it just made $50,000. That might be more than your entire annual take-home pay. This is the moment you realize you aren't just an employee anymore, you're a majority shareholder in your own life. Let's look at Sarah. She's 30, earns $55,000, and decides to take the 50% challenge. She moves into a smaller apartment, step 1. Sells the financed car for a used one, and invests $2,000 a month. Sarah doesn't get a single promotion. She doesn't find a crypto moonshot. She just buys the Haystack index funds. At age 35, she has $145,000. At age 40, she has $350,000. At age 47, Sarah hits $1 million. She is 47 years old. She has 40 years of healthy life ahead of her, and she never has to work another day. The proof is that Sarah didn't need to be a genius. She just needed to be disciplined for 17 years. Compare that to the standard plan where you're disciplined for 45 years and still retire with anxiety. Now, I hear the comments already, but $1 million won't be worth anything in 20 years. This is a common trap. When we talk about a 7% or 8% market return, that is the inflation-adjusted return. Historically, the S&P 500 returns about 10%, but inflation eats about 3%. By using 7% in our math, we are already accounting for the rising cost of bread and milk. $1 million in our inevitability math is $1 million in today's purchasing power. Don't let inflation fear keep you from the starting line. The only thing worse than $1 million being worth less is having $0 when you're 60. The proof is clear. The math is solved. The only variable left is you. Are you going to be the person who watches this and says, that's nice for Sarah? Or are you going to calculate your own date? I've put the inevitability spreadsheet in the description. It's free. Plug in your current savings, your monthly contribution, and see the year you become a millionaire. Once you see that date, whether it's 2035 or 2042, something changes in your brain. The job becomes bearable because it has an expiration date. The sacrifices become easy because they have a purpose. Comment your inevitability year below. Let's hold each other accountable. In video 4, I am going to show you how to actually spend this money without the fear of running out. I'll see you there.